an interesting story from 2000 and, well, the crime was committed in 2016, but somebody was convicted in 2018, but they were believed to be 2 suspects, but there was only 1 convicted, so I don't know what happened about the other one. So this Wisconsin man got 41 years. Jacob William Beeman, this guy. So he pled guilty to stabbing 3 people and their dog in Buffalo Grove. This is in Illinois. Interesting thing about Illinois is that Brent Kopaka is from Illinois. His background, the background check that I have seen on him, I think his family basically hail from Illinois. This isn't where I got it from, but I'm just seeing if there's anything easily available online without actually having to So, Jacob William Beeman, 31, of Arkdale, Wisconsin, was ordered to serve 41 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections after pleading guilty to 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder and 1 count of aggravated cruelty to an animal. Buffalo Grove police responded to the home in the 400 block of St. Mary's Parkway shortly after midnight, August the 10th, 2016. Following reports of 2 masked men breaking in, Beeman entered the home believing cash and illicit drugs were inside. Sometimes it doesn't matter what's actually inside, it's what the person entering the home thought was inside that matters. Like, they may have entered the home of somebody who had no money, but they may have thought that person did. I've seen this with other cases, and the investigating officers conclude that the intention wasn't burglary because there was nothing to take, or this person didn't have anything. But that's not a really very good reason, because for a start, there's people who are on drugs and very desperate and will make ridiculous decisions and break into places where there's really not much that they can get, and delusional people who might believe there's something there, and people who've just been misled. There was one case, and there's an elderly couple who were attacked and killed, but the one lady, she would talk about as if she had a lot of money, so gave the impression of having a lot of money. There's another case where somebody was led to believe, I think this might have been the In Cold Blood case, the Clutter family, but there are there's another one at least besides that one, where the perpetrators were led to believe that there was a safe in the home, and there wasn't. And they ended up killing the residents of the home anyway, because they'd been seen. Anyway, this guy entered the home believing cash and illicit drugs were inside. Immediately after breaking in, he used a hunting knife to stab 3 people and the family dog, a German Shepherd. Everybody survived, I think. A short time later, Beeman was scared off by the homeowner firing a legal firearm once into the air. Beeman left the area with another unknown individual. Interesting, eh? Police located Beeman a short time later at a gas station at Lake Cook and Welland Road in Wheeling, with the apparent weapon used in the incident and several traces of blood on his clothing. Police said a short time later he admitted that he was involved in the crime. I mean, this is interesting whether this is, I'm not necessarily saying that this case is linked, although it could be. We have an unknown assailant, but it's just interesting to look at similar cases and, the fact there's two people here, they're masked. I mean, it does suggest burglary to me, wearing a mask, because it suggests that you're trying to hide your face because you are going to, you don't intend to kill everybody. If somebody sees you, you want to be disguised. Although this person did end up attacking them anyway. During the sentencing, Cook County Circuit Court Judge Stephen J. Goebel and said Beeman showed viciousness and was relentless in his pursuit. He said what the family endured will result in decades of trauma. Goebel added that Beeman stated he was high or under the influence of drugs at the time was no excuse, adding that he should have known the difference between right and wrong. Because of his actions and a history of violence, the penalty must be severe, resulting in 4 decades of incarceration. Ed Panzek Sr., who was one of the victims on the August 2016 day, spoke to Beeman being locked up for almost the rest of his life. He said the sentencing brings closure to the family and allows them to move forward. I do feel bad for him, Beeman, because he's thrown his life away, he said. According to Panzek, he and the other 2 family members injured in their own home have lost feeling in some of their extremities due to the wounds. He said they will never be the same and his injuries have affected his job, along with his children being traumatised. Despite being sentenced 41 years, Panzek said he thought Beeman should have received more time in prison. I feel sorry for him, but I think he should have got more time. I don't know. How old is he? 30? 31. I think that's enough. He's going to be in his 70s when he comes out. Is he really going to be doing anything very much then? Probably not. Probably won't be in very good condition as well. So, in my mind, that'll do it. So, yeah, interesting case. Similarities, 2 perpetrators, masked assailants, hunting knife, stabbings, stabbing a dog. Didn't happen in the Idaho case though, did it? Luckily, as far as we know anyway, luckily Murphy was unhurt.
In this dark night, it's too hard for me to say now if the rays of hope will shine again someday, and if I might be spared as the tempest starts to swell. At this point it's just too dark to tell. Was the stars guiding me to God's shores now? Was the devil set me drifting once more? Will these clouds ever lift and the map again reveal? At this point it's just too dark to tell. If these green-eyed blues would lighten up, if my nature would shake this wicked spell, if this midnight sky would brighten up, if my ears could hear a voice saying, all will be well, then all is well, all is well. I once was found, now again I'm lost. On merciless waves I am tossed. I would tell you of His grace and how it was I fell, but some tales are just too dark to tell. If these green-eyed blues would lighten up, if my nature would shake this wicked spell, if this midnight sky would brighten up, if my ears could hear a voice saying, all will be well, then all is well, all is well. I once was found, but now again I'm lost. On merciless waves I am tossed. I would tell you of His grace and how it was I fell, but some tales are just too dark to tell.